Hello, this is Rob Crowder, the president of Barbecue. Happy pre-Easter. We are just one day away from when we celebrate when Jesus was risen from the cross and he rose from the grave, and that's what we'll be celebrating tomorrow. For that, what we're going to do today is we're actually going to prepare a breakfast for in the morning, but it requires you to actually make it the night before. Hence, the first dish is called breakfast the night before. This is a dish that was very popular in Virginia when we were growing up, and of course my mom would make it quite often. What you start out with is a loaf of bread. That's all that you really start with. And you line a greased pan with the loaf of bread. Very simple. You can tear it, do whatever you want to, but what you're trying to do is get everything coated in the very bottom of the pan. You can use the heels. Perfectly fine to use the heels. And that's what it looks like. You just cover up the bottom of the pan with bread. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to make the meat mixture that is going to go in this. And it's very simple. What you do is you beat up 6 eggs. These eggs are from the First Lady's hens in the back. And basically I brought them out here and I just mixed them up. I'm going to put this in a pound of hot sausage that I've already browned off and put in this bowl. So you simply just put this in there. Then you add 2 cups of milk. You add 8 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. I like the sharp kind. And then you put pepper and salt to taste. We like pepper in our house a lot. We also like salt, but maybe just not as much. What you do is give this a stir. Get it all incorporated together. And then simply pour it over top of the bread. You want to spread it around the best you can, but you'd be surprised. It's sort of going to work itself around overnight. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this, cover it, and put it in the refrigerator for tomorrow morning. When I get up in the morning, I'm going to cut on the oven at 350 degrees, and I'm going to cook it for 1 hour. And tomorrow morning, when we wake up, after I get it cooked, I'm actually going to show you what it looks like. So, that's the first dish. The second dish we're going to look at today is a hash brown casserole. It will go very nicely with this. So what I've started out with are 28 ounce bag of shredded hash browns. You can find this in the frozen food section. It's very easy to find, and they typically, until the coronavirus, we actually could find it pretty easily. What I'm going to do is add 8 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. I'm going to incorporate 1 10.5 ounce cream of chicken. I'm going to include 8 to 10 ounces of sour cream. A little bit more won't hurt you. And then I'm going to put in 1 stick of melted butter. I'm going to put salt and pepper to taste. And now I'm going to start using my muscles because this is kind of hard to get all incorporated. It's a little bit of a challenge. But what you got to do is get down in there. The frozen hash browns sometimes stick together. Just got to keep working it. You can see it's starting to spread out now. I've noticed sometimes that if you push down on the spoon like I'm doing right now, it'll incorporate a lot easier. Just simply turn it over and press it down again. It can be a little messy. You can see I spilled a little bit out of this big bowl, but Unfortunately, that's just what part of the deal if you're going to cook this meal. Make sure it's all incorporated really good, or the best you can get it. Okay, that looks pretty good. This is a greased pan that I've already done. And what I'm going to do is just put this in here. Try to get all of it I can. And then what I'm going to do is sort of pat it down, try to make it as flat as I possibly can in the pan. Now, this will go in the refrigerator overnight as well. But tomorrow morning, and again, I'm going to cook this at 350 degrees for 1 hour, but I'm going to do one more thing before I actually put it in the oven. I'm going to take a measuring cup about this big, and I'm going to melt a stick of butter in it. And then I'm going to take cornflakes and put it all the way to the top and try to get butter on all of the cornflakes. I'm going to sprinkle this on top, uncovered. Both of these are uncovered. Again, 350 degrees for 1 hour. Tomorrow morning when I get them cooked, I'll ask the First Lady to take another video and you'll see what they look like. So we'll come back tomorrow morning. Anyway, this is the President of Barbecue, Rob Crowder, signing off for now. Good morning and happy Easter morning. This is the President of Barbecue, Rob Crowder, and welcome back. This is the fruit of our labor. On this side, we have breakfast the night before, a sausage and egg and cheese dish. And on this side, we have the hash brown casserole. This is going to be a wonderful breakfast this morning, and it's a great way to celebrate Easter for all of us Christians that celebrate Jesus' rise from the tomb. So enjoy your day today, spend time with each other, and until next time, this is Rob Crowder, the President of Barbecue.